higher we go with technology, I believe the more people we're going to lose.
I'm full-time youth worker in the Netherlands, so for me, what you were telling about non-formal education and the informal education that youngsters are really missing at the moment. I was not thinking about it, and it's really clear what you.
I mean, this Zoom and online exchanges, time and space boundaries were already broken. From our training times when we used to be trainers with ALAM, we had 20 young people in the room and they were there at that moment. Now it got worse because now we are in a young meeting, but we are in our homes, we are dealing with our realities. If this was a real meeting, we would be 100% there and sometimes check our mails, but we would be fully integrated. Now this is opening a parenthesis in our lives. And this is affecting learning. Because where did we learn most? When we gave a coffee break, I would talk about, youth work in Netherlands, Bastian, and then Razvan would come and say, oh, this Katniss, did you see there is a energizer based on Harry Potter, blah, blah. We lost all that. We are not here and we are not there either. So that is very scary, actually. What do I recommend? Blended. Get the young people in their country together, be prepared for the online, do the online in between, and then continue physical with the people in your country and establish one-to-one chats, like create mixed working groups so they can have a WhatsApp group. They are forced to write in English. They make jokes and everything. That was my recommendation. Blended. Don't go online. Another mistake I see is technology. People think more technology you put, it's going to be better. The higher the technology, higher the gap. Yan doesn't work with people with super internet and all the gadgets. So the higher we go with technology, I believe the more people we're going to lose. And Yan, traditionally, at least my times, most of our young people would not have that much technology, that much internet to go around and do virtual exchanges and talk, So I love these applications, but I don't believe that is the way to go.
We in the Netherlands, like when it was the lockdown for, I don't know, 1 month, all the youth workers started to focus on how to work online. Mm-hmm. And I think I lost like a target group. We always cooked together and gathered together. And this was the meeting about, just, it was a youth participation group with a lot of things, but I saw that for all of them, it was more like a family feeling. And, when it started, we tried to meet online, but it was not possible, but if you can't cook together, we could not meet.
I have 2 points to share with you about going online, offline. One thing is noise versus voice. It's going online is good, but too much voice is creating noise. So sometimes you just need 10 people to talk to each other. But when you're online, they are multitasking, multi-windowing. So it's not this big agora where everybody has a voice, because when everybody has a voice, it's too much noise, and noise can create distraction. The other thing was young people are digital natives. They already have an online life. So when youth work and school, when you open a WhatsApp for your class, you're invading their territory. The point is, do they need you to come in there? Are they going to welcome you there? Yeah. So that's a question that some youth workers should ask, because they are already good in World of Warcraft. Are you going to be as good as them when you go there? Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
And they don't need you in their team if they are playing something. It's like your teacher trying to dance with you for older times, You are doing a DJ performance and you don't want to be the weird teacher doing stupid moves. So when you go online, if you're not good enough, don't invade their territory. My proposal is don't pretend. That's the advice I gave to the Germans. Don't pretend you're the cool guy who has a WhatsApp group. If you're a gamer, it's good. If you're not a gamer, don't pretend to be gamer.
I think I experienced with the group, they were 14, 16, and 15 years old. And I create a WhatsApp group with them for youth exchange. And then I knew that they had, among participants from different countries, a WhatsApp group without any trainer or facilitator. And then the way to maybe get to know what's going on there is not be there, but maybe build the trust. So you talk to them and then they tell you, well, in the group that we have, we say blah, blah, and then, and it's a way to know what's going on there, but without getting in there, and also respecting that you don't need to be there. They don't need you. It's for themselves. But then if there is trust and then there is communication with the group of young people you are working with, then they easily tell you, look, we talk about this in the group, or we think that because, and then you get to know anyway. It could be another way.
I was thinking about this. I mean, we had to take most of our work online. The solution we found was to mobilize the young volunteers in the organization. I am not a native in TikTok or any other fancy platform. You know, I'm not even a native in Facebook. I mean, it's still, anyways. But the young people are, and it was a good tool for us to mobilize those youngsters between the volunteers between 17 and 22, 23, to come up with ideas. You know, how to do things online, and how to I don't know, continue doing touching the other young people.